Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Crypto Insider channel. I am the Crypto Insider, back with another cryptocurrency video for you today, which is April 7th, 2020. We have some interesting news regarding the channel today, so I'll get into that in a minute. Before I do, I want to say hopefully everybody is holding strong and acclimating to the new reality of less socializing. We're a good month into this, I'm pretty sure, and it's not always easy, but I hope everybody's following their federal, local, state, whatever regulations to prevent the spread of the COVID-19 viral agent. We are uh, certainly in a race, and I'm sure the reality is going to shift a bit here in a month or two. Once the brightest and best minds in the medical field come up with new ways to treat it, whether it's medicine or I'm sure they're working on a vaccine or some sort of treatment for it. But in the meantime, we all have to deal with the reality of sheltering in place and trying not to spread this thing around, trying to cut its legs off, so to speak. Uh, that being said, I think the market's reacting to the new reality of this, both the stock market and the crypto market. The crypto market seems to have peaked and then come back a little bit, and that's probably people taking some or realizing some gains, as you would call it, in the investing world. Before we jump into the video, I'd like to also say if you're new to the channel and watching the screen, you will see a confirmation tweet from @GoodXRP indicating that we donated 7 XRP to them for the new subscribers to the YouTube channel. For every new subscriber, we do send off a small amount of XRP. They break it down, send it off to great charities, and yeah, we've had a good relationship with them so far, and we're going to keep it going as long as we can. In addition to that bit of info, please also know that I am not a stockbroker, tax accountant, certified financial planner, registered investment advisor. I am a guy on the internet who's worked in the fintech space for a long, long time. That's it. So, I'm kind of relevant in the space, but definitely not one of these certified people that should be directing investments or anything like that. So, as always, do your own research, reap your own rewards, or suffer your own consequences. Um, Getting into the live prices from Live Coin Watch. Um, we have, you can see the gains for everything from yesterday. Pretty much everything's up over the past 24 hours. Tezos is a notable standout. Chainlink, big gains as well. And they were pretty big gainers before the big sell off. So it makes sense, I guess, that they come back. They're still not back to where they were. I think Tezos peaked at around $3 or $2.73 or something. Uh, Link Link was up near $5 at one time, I believe. But yeah, just about everything's coming back. Crypto or Bitcoin dominance dropping a little tiny bit since yesterday. We're down to 65%. Obviously, we like to see that number decrease because it means these coins are going to end up standing on their own. HBAR, not a wonderful performance, up 1.21% from where it was yesterday, at 1.72% down for the hour. So the coins are all showing a little bit of a rally, and most recently now a pullback. If we look at our Coinalyze page, I'm sure it's going to confirm the same. It just looks like over the last hour we've turned red. The moving averages went down, and we have a few oversolds, and it's probably people sort of grabbing a little money and going back in the market to speculate. We'll see if what holds or if the trend turns back around today. The traditional markets are up again today. I looked before I made the video, or something like uh, 500 points up on the Dow or something like that. Okay, I said I had news about the channel, and it all comes from Tom, who requested, how can you get the Crypto Insider music? Or who wrote it? Who owns the copyright? Well, a good friend of mine named Joe Stacy actually wrote the Crypto Insider theme songs because I was busy. I write music too, but he has a whole studio set up. So I said, you know what, Joe, just write this stuff for me. I just need these little 20, 30-second clips. And he took that on and did it. Um, I never really thought about making it available or that anybody would actually want it. But if you do, there are two ways to get it. And the first you have to pay for. The second way is free, but I'll talk about both of them. Just to check out XSongs and kind of support XRP and Ripple, I've put the Crypto Insider theme song, both the intro and outro. Now they're not full songs. I don't know. They might go a minute. I don't know how long they are actually. I didn't look it up. If you would need a longer one for some reason, I can have it made. Just if you don't mind it being looped a little longer. To get them at xsongs.store, all you got to do, or xsongs.store, is type in the word insider. I'm the only one coming up with insider except XRP Llama. And then you can click on these and send the 5XRP. You'll have to create a Payburner account probably. Yeah, purchase with your Payburner account, and it'll take you to create one if you don't have one, I'm pretty sure. And then you can download it from there. And I wish somebody would actually do this so I could see if it worked. I'm sure it does, you know. But I've actually talked with Craig DeWitt, who made the system, and he's been very helpful. I had some questions about it earlier on. He's a Ripple employee who actually developed this. I think it's still in beta. It's kind of ugly like right now. So if you don't want to use it or you don't feel comfortable with it, completely understand that. Any 5XRPs that I do get from this are going to go back into the kitty to be donated out for the subscribers anyway. So it's not something that we're trying to make a lot of money on. If you can't afford the 5XRP, or you don't have access to XSongs, or you don't like creating a pay burner account or whatever, find me on Twitter. I'm at C Insider, and just drop me your email address. Um, and I can send the theme music to you via the Crypto Insider email address. Make sure you specify which song you want, the intro, the outro, or both. The harp is a royalty-free sound that somebody listed on the internet a long time ago. I forget which site I got it from. Somebody also asked about the harp. But it's a royalty-free thing. It's nothing that I made or that Joe Stacy made. You can find links to xsongs.store and Joe Stacy in the video comments. So I guess we do sell something now. I used to say in almost every video, oh, we don't sell anything. Well, we kind of do. I mean, we're a Ledger affiliate also. It's just not something I talk about every day. I'm not going to talk about the theme song every day. I'm just putting it out there that it's there and in the video descriptions, and that's good enough. I don't like coming onto a video and just slogging products and stuff the whole time. My big dream is to get the subscribers, and so I can donate that good XRP and sort of build the channel at the same time. Anything else is just what it is. Uh, okay, so we got cryptocurrency news roundup. This is a story that came from Being Crypto by Shilpa Lama. Bitcoin climbing last night to reach a high of 74.60 before pulling back. Yeah, we covered that the COVID-19 pandemic may accelerate the creation of central bank digital currencies. We have not covered Binance Coin triple bottoming and looking for a big move to the upside. Maybe it is. I don't have any Binance Coin. But what I thought was interesting in this article is the miner capitulations on the rise. So we'll read that section. Being Crypto reported a few months back how the 2020 Bitcoin halving could spell the doom for older mining rigs. Fast forward to April 2020, and there are early signs of that already happening, according to some analysts. With mining likely to become increasingly unprofitable for a good chunk of miners out there, odds are reasonably high that many of them will call it a day, but not before dumping their holdings. Yeah, if you're going to get out of the market, you're probably going to dump any remaining Bitcoin that you have, as miners are among the most influential forces in the Bitcoin ecosystems. When they start selling in relation to other stakeholders, it will likely signal further capitulation and some sort of ensuing volatility, and by that they mean drop, at least a temporary drop. Um, yeah, and it makes sense. I mean, I don't know the actual technical specs of the mining rigs that well. But so what happens with these older mining rigs? Is there just a mountain of dead hardware that's no longer used? And now we have to further ravage the planet by building newer rigs and, the production process that goes along with that. Um, why miners are going to go out of business is exactly the same reason if your boss came into your job and said, "Hey, we want you to work the same amount of hours, but we're going to half your salary." And that's basically what's happening with these crypto miners. So some of the smaller ones or some that may have older equipment are probably going to want to get out because it's not going to be profitable to them to lose half of their profit. Um, One thing that I thought was interesting also, the story just below this, and I don't know what happened yet. I haven't really looked into it. So, did Coinbase just sell 42,000 Bitcoin for 18 cents? It's not confirmed yet, but there's a possibility that Coinbase just witnessed a massive screw up wherein 42,000 Bitcoins changed hands for just 18 cents. It could be a UI error too, and the exchange has yet to make a comment on the likely bug. The issue came to light after traders noticed a strange candle on the Bitcoin USD trading pair on Coinbase Pro. So yeah, that would be a really, really big screw up, considering that the price hit $7,000. 42,000 times 7,000 is a pretty significant amount of money in fiat and in Bitcoin and in everything. So, yeah, I wouldn't want to be the person responsible for doing that. In any case, that's all I have for you today. There's the crypto insider music that we have been talking about. We're going to put up some additional videos for you to watch. And yeah, we'll probably be back tomorrow with a new video. Thanks.